We are in the fourth and final chapter of Brotherhood of Darkness, and this is video 7B. The leaders of Masonry are working to replace our republican form of government with an authoritarian system, create a non-sectarian religion, and unite the world under their control. Their plan was laid out in the New Age magazine in 1950. God's plan is dedicated to the unification of all races, religions, and creeds. This plan, dedicated to the new order of things, is to make all things new, a new nation, a new race, a new civilization, and a new religion, a non-sectarian religion that has already been recognized and called the religion of the Great Light. Looking back into history, we can easily see that the guiding hand of Providence has chosen the Nordic people to bring in and unfold the new order of the world. Providence has chosen the Nordics because the Nordics have prepared themselves and have chosen God. Now you know the secret of the ages, and I can answer the questions that were raised in previous chapters. Benjamin Disraeli wrote Coningsby. In that novel, a financier named Sidonia claimed the world was ruled by a secret cabal. Disraeli was obviously referring to Nathan Rothschild, who was the most powerful financier in the world at that time. And since Nathan Rothschild was Jewish, Disraeli's book has been used to document the existence of a Jewish conspiracy. Why did Benjamin Disraeli promote that belief when both he and Nathan Rothschild were Jewish? I believe it was because both men were Masons. The Lodge has always sought to divert attention away from its influence, and anti-Semitism has been used to conceal Satan's agenda. Both the American Civil Liberties Union and the Anti-Defamation League have strong ties to Masonry, which explains their anti-Christian basis or bias, and why the ADL criticized Senator Lieberman, a practicing Jew, when he advocated religion-based morality during the 2000 elections. J.P. Morgan was instrumental in forcing our country into World War I. He and his associates funded the Bolsheviks and the Nazis, and he helped organize the Council on Foreign Relations. Occult writers tell us that he has based his investment strategy on astrology. Henry Ford built automotive factories for both the communists and the Nazis, received a medal from Adolf Hitler, and wrote The International Jew, which claimed that Jewish bankers financed Bolshevism. He distributed anti-Semitic material through his newspaper, and his closest friend, Thomas Edison, was a theosophist. The Ford Foundation has funded a number of communist front organizations and was cited by a Senate investigating committee for financing the Institute of Pacific Relations, which brought communism to China. Henry Ford was both a spiritualist and a 33rd degree Mason. Why was he given Masonry's highest degree when he was known to be an anti-Semite? Andrew Carnegie and Cecil Rhodes were friends. The directors of the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace planned World War I and then mounted a propaganda campaign to force us into that war. They financed the Lucis Trust and have worked to establish a world government. Andrew Carnegie was a spiritualist. And we will pick this up in the next chapter. Will be chapter 8. And we're just about finished with this book. Hang with us to the end.